Coming to you live from Lincoln, Nebraska. It is Today in Quarantine. I'm Renee Cross, and 6 feet behind me is Pastor Guadalupe Montour. Man, we had a 6 feet apart picnic today, where we were literally just about 6 feet apart, and it's been going quite swimmingly, as I would say.
You would say that.
I would, except it's not like there's no water, so we're just going along quite groundingly. Sure, whatever you want to call it. But this is our day in quarantine. It's a beautiful day here in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's actually like, how do you say, like 75 degrees or something?
It feels about 75.
Yeah, the sun is shining. The breeze is gentle. It's a great time. And this camera is pretty nice. It's doing us good things.
Thank you. Apple made it themselves.
They did, and they did a great job. So, Pastor Gual, what else have you done today in quarantine?
Well, I made more enchiladas today because I was finally successful in meal prepping.
They were really good enchiladas. I can testify
Thank you.
in person. Yeah, we made it. We had a picnic. My contribution was pico de gallo and ginger ale.
The ginger ale was so good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I got it from Walmart. It was not on sale. I have nothing to say about that. But it's been a pretty good day. It's just, one of those days where you can sit outside and enjoy. And just good time to be alive.
We also went on a walk. I was going to show her my ducks.
Yeah.
The community ducks, but they flew away.
They did. They were they were not very happy about it.
They were afraid of the dog.
Yeah.
They had the dog.
Yeah, so I guess they were also practicing social distance. So, oh man, but yeah, we're just kind of chilling out today. We had Sabbath school, which you can check out on the Wells Instagram page, and it might make it onto YouTube later today. We'll see about that. But yeah, it's just been a great time. Yeah, Mom, it's a beautiful day. Wish you were here. It's a great time. Well. I haven't even thought about what we're talking about today.
Let's talk about how somber it was yesterday when we went for a drive downtown. Have you been downtown? Has anyone been downtown? It's really one of the saddest places to be right now.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, just around the corner here, where we are, like Goldenrod Bakery, the coffee shop that usually has there's usually not an empty parking space down the street, and for the past couple of weeks it's been totally empty. Totally empty. So it's just been really quiet. So I haven't even been downtown. I can't imagine what that's actually like down there.
It was pretty eerie. I think it made it more eerie thinking that a lot of people were probably without work, and that a lot of these businesses aren't probably going to make it if this continues. And of course, we don't want it to continue, but, if you're gathering in groups of 11 or 12, or if you're not staying with your same group, and just kind of hopping around in different groups of 10 and under, you're not really doing anybody a favor. But initially, what we came to the conclusion on our drive was that it doesn't matter how poppin' the place is, right? You got your barista, you have your radicchio, you have your burgers and fries, you have your beautiful station. None of it makes any difference if there's no people to share it with. So I hope that at the end of this, we really learn the importance of community, of investing in people, of allowing people to invest in you.
Yeah, I think that's going to be one of our biggest takeaways, is just the importance of community. At the beginning of this, I wasn't sure if people would come back to church after, being away and just doing online church for so long. I'm still not sure how the church people will react afterwards.
Yeah.
But, we'll see. But I think people will really value the coming together and worshiping together and, just being together after all this. So, yeah.
Just kind of be in tune with the membership and the people. People miss people.
Yep.
Right? A beautiful home, a beautiful kind of pointless. It's kind of vanity upon vanities. That life is pointless when you can't share it with others. So if you're out there and you feel alone, reach out.
Reach out. We can contact, we can Zoom, we can FaceTime. There's so many different things we could do, but we don't know who to do them with often. So, reach out.
So what are you doing today? Is it a beautiful day where you are?
Let's see. The comments here, there's snow on the ground in Connecticut, so I'm sorry about that. Hopefully it goes away soon because it snowed here on Thursday, and now there's virtually no snow. So
just like summer over here.
Honestly. And let's see. One person enjoyed Sabbath worship time with Pastor Kwa and her team. Great testimonies.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure which video did you watch. And they had 30 people in Sabbath school classes this morning at my home church. Cool. That's a lot of people.
What's that? Which church was it?
Rockville, and at my home church. Yeah.
Oh, awesome! That's great.
Which is just about like double what they usually have.
No, that's fantastic.
So pretty cool. All right. Oh, Andrew watched Allen Chapel today. Nice. Ooh. All the way from Ohio. It's nice to kind of go to somewhere where you don't usually get to go to.
It is. That's actually really nice. Even I've had the opportunity since I've been here in Lincoln. I haven't been able to visit other churches, but now I can visit other churches. I can visit my church. I can go to another church. And I love that opportunity, being able to see, who's tuning in, what they're preaching, getting to know the pastors a little bit, because us pastors don't try to not be friends. It's just we're busy. Yeah. And we actually work at the same time. Yeah. So our schedules don't align.
That's probably the worst part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely pretty interesting. I've done some church hopping in the past couple of weeks, which I've really enjoyed. So I don't get to do that super often. My mom watched the church service this morning, actually.
Oh, fantastic!
That was a good church service. Good sermon. Yeah. Totally blanked what I was going to say.
Don't forget to laugh today.
Yeah, don't, because
of course, joy. How do you get joy? How are you feeling with joy? That's a good question to ask.
There you go.
Especially during these hard times. What makes you joyful?
Honestly, doing this podcast and like doing these dad jokes sometimes, that just sometimes it just makes my day. Or laughing at silly things that my students do. Like ask questions that are clearly in the instructions. But other things that make me, my cats make me smile, make me laugh. My roommate makes me laugh. Yeah, those cats are silly.
Your step cats.
Yeah, my step cats. They're not my cats, they're my roommate's cats. So one of my students was like, yeah, so they're your step cats, right? I was like, I guess so. Let's see. Did you buy a bike yet? I have not bought a bike yet. I went to Walmart yesterday and I was looking around at the bikes and I decided I didn't really want any of them. None of them really called to me. I mean, they are inanimate objects, but they just did not call to me very much. So, and
look at this kind of seating. Look how I'm sitting.
Huh? Okay. And Lincoln is done for the school for the year. The state of Nebraska, or the governor of Nebraska, canceled school until May 30th, which is essentially the end of the year. So yeah, we're all out. I think the union actually just moved all of their in-person classes for summer. They moved all their in-person classes to online for the summer. Just wait for that wind to go. Wow. Yeah, so it's getting legit. But I also think we're on the way down.
I think so. I was reading an article about how there are some colleges. I'm always reading an article about something, but about how there's some colleges who are preparing to go online for the next 2 years.
I hope not.
That's crazy.
No.
This is why we should live in the country. So at least if we have to be quarantined, we can still roam the woods.
I don't have internet, stable internet, but I have actually 2 coworkers who did not have internet before this. One lived in the country, so they just didn't have a good source of internet, and I don't think they do still. And then one of them she's pretty old, and she just never had a need for it. And I think she might have, gotten internet. Because from our Zoom meetings, she used to do her Zoom meetings, she'd drive to one of the schools and Zoom from her car.
Yeah.
But now I've seen her in like a living room somewhere. So either she found somebody with internet or she got internet herself. So yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Be merciful to your older teachers. You know, they really do want to give you a good education, but you know, they do struggle with some, you know, technology issues, and not their fault.
Mm-hmm.
And because they struggle with knowing technology, they also struggle with offering empathy to you when your technology is suffering. They just don't know.
Yeah.
So let's just cut each other some slack.
The struggle is real, but it's not quite real enough for everybody, you know. So yeah, my mom says in 1918 restrictions were on for 2 years of the Spanish flu.
No, that's what they're talking about now.
I'm not prepared for that mentally. I'm gonna have to start preparing for that. Because when this all started and like we were out of school for initially like 2 weeks, yeah, woohoo. My coworker's like, "You think we're gonna come back this year?" And I was like, "No, I don't think so." And I was right, but alas, here we are. But I have to now start preparing myself mentally for 2 years.
Yeah,
that's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see.
Wow.
I don't know. I hope they find some sort of vaccine or cure for this or something at some point.
But even with the vaccine, it can be kind of difficult, you know, because there's no real, you know, vaccines usually are supposed to come with long, you know, trial periods. And sometimes you just never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
And, you know, because people's bodies are so different, you know, will it serve more people or will it harm more people? Especially because it's such a new vaccine. I don't know. There's just so many questions around everything. But you know what is constant? The Lord is constant. He is faithful. And good thing we have our hope in the kingdom. We have our hope in everything he's promised us. Our inheritance. I'm waiting for that, Lord. I'm banking on that. You think you can bank on the stimulus check? Nah, you can bank on your inheritance.
I was about to say that
Lord.
Stimulus check is nothing compared to an inheritance.
Amen.
I guess we'll just have to stick with it.
He's so corny.
No, that's not corn. It's a stick.
I don't know.
And that brings us to our next segment of dad jokes. Today brought to you, it's a Sabbath edition, but what do SDAs do on the Sabbath? They go to nature. So today is our nature edition. So here we've got this tree. There's another tree over there. You know how many trees that is, Pastor Gua?
No, it's a big one.
No, you know how many?
How many trees or how old it is?
There's a tree over there and a tree over there.
There's 2 trees?
No, tree plus tree is 6.
What?
Tree plus tree is 6.
Oh. I'm just here for the laughter, y'all. I don't have any bad jokes.
Oh, that's okay. It's a good thing that this show is like PG-13, or else was it G-rated? Because I can't tell any dirty jokes. There's dirt in my hands. That's pretty bad.
Stop it!
Not good. Dirt on your computer. Yeah, sorry. It's just, it's spring, but these jokes really aren't flourishing. Blooming.
I just want you to know that she's coming up with these off the top of her head. The genius. The loafering that's taking place right now.
The loafering? Amazing. Oh, come on. Leave me alone. Oh, you're right. There's like a corn cob over there or something.
There really is a corn cob over there.
Yeah. So I guess these jokes are pretty corny.
We don't just go around throwing corn cobs on our property. The squirrels actually drag them over from the person that feeds them corn on a cob.
I guess
That's a true story.
Oh, man.
What is the one thing you miss eating from some of the places that have been shut down?
I have to think about that one because I've gotten some takeout from some places, from some of my favorite places.
You know
I
what I
enjoy
miss?
that. What?
My mom's cooking. That's all I got, folks. Get it from the places that I've shut down.
Yeah. It wasn't really that funny, in my opinion.
Why are you telling me though?
Oh yeah. Well, there's some places that people miss. My mom misses going to Moe's. You ever had Moe's?
You know, I had Moe's like 12 years ago.
That's my mom's place. She goes there all the time.
That's my brother's place too. He loves Moe's.
Yeah, that tofu. That's all right. And Andrew misses De Leon's. Andrew, I'll eat a burrito for you in your honor.
De Leon's, yeah, I've been there once. I went there with Richme.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she showed me the ways of De Leon.
Yeah. You don't sound too excited about it.
That was all right.
Oh man. But yeah. Well, that's been another day of quarantine for us. This is episode 30. This is crazy.
A whole month, y'all.
A whole month. Today's April 18th.
Mm-hmm.
It is pretty crazy. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great day. Have a great rest of your Sabbath. Remember, stay safe, stay inside, wash your hands, and we'll see you tomorrow in quarantine for another episode of Today in Quarantine. Have a great one.
Bye.
Bye.